Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you guys about how this semester has been going for me. At the beginning of this semester, I was in a pageant for Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated for the Beta Kappa chapter at Langston University, and I was like really stressed out. Like we had so many practices, and I had to go from going to all my classes, which now this semester I have like 4 classes in a row some days, and sometimes I have like 3 classes, 2 classes in a row, and it's like it's so much. And then right after I would have to go to practice or go to meetings and stuff. So I guess like I just didn't know how to manage my time. Like I was still learning, but like I guess it's been getting easier now, like since I had spring break. Like I had some time to just like calm down and just, you know, get it together. Ivory, get it together. But yeah, it was pretty fun though. I love my pageant sisters. I had so much fun with them. We didn't really argue or anything, so I didn't need that either way. So, but on the day of the pageant though, that was pretty hectic for me. I guess I was overthinking everything, and I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to like perform on stage like I wanted to. And so every time we had like acts, or like not acts, every time we had like a different section for the pageant, like when I would get off the stage, I would be like, like, oh my God, you messed up there, Ivory, you messed up there. Like, why didn't you do this? You were supposed to do this. And I was just like overthinking, and like I was stressing out like for no reason. Like everybody was telling me like, you did good. But it's like I would like point out the little things that like I thought I did wrong. It's like it was really messing me up throughout the whole pageant, and I just wasn't feeling good like that day. So yeah. And then like when we got towards like the middle of the pageant, we were supposed to do on stage questions. Like that's when everything just, all hell just broke loose, literally. Like it was time for us to go into the stage or whatever to answer questions, and I was backstage and they were trying to walk me across the stage to the other side, and I just like passed out. Like I didn't even see it coming. Like for some reason I just like heard everybody trying to talk to me, and I just couldn't respond to them. It's like I passed out. Like I had like a little anxiety attack, I guess. Like I have a lot of history with anxiety. Like I'm still learning how to cope with it, but it does get really hard for me sometimes to like calm myself down, but I'm learning how to calm myself down. So I didn't get to answer my on-stage question, but I did find out at the end of the pageant that I did win Miss Congeniality, which I was really happy about because I didn't know, like, I don't know, it just made me feel good, like at least I won something. I wasn't really in the pageant to win regardless. Like I was in the pageant just to open my mind to new experiences, because life is all about experiences, and I like to take risks. Like I always tell people to take risks anytime. Like it doesn't matter the outcome, you're gonna learn from it, like. And I did learn. Like I met some new people in this pageant. Like I met some really great people, that I'm probably gonna share my future with in the day, like later on in life. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got that award. So the way I've been managing my time, to be honest, like how I've been learning, is like finding time for myself, honestly, because sometimes I'm like so focused on trying to get my work done that I don't even think about like the things I like to do. And I don't know if you guys know, but I do like to paint. I do like to make jewelry. I like to paint on clothing. I like to do like a lot of artistic stuff. And sometimes I get so stressed that like when I don't find time for myself, it makes it worse, I guess. But like the only time I could really paint, honestly, like it's so weird, I could only paint at like early in the morning, late at night. Like it has to be like past 12 o'clock or past 10 or 11. Like I don't know, it's so weird. Like I can't paint during the day. Like I've tried it and it's just so difficult. Like it's like I'm not in my zone, like, because I guess it's a lot going on outside, and I'm just like, dang, I could be doing something else. But yeah, when I do find time to paint, it's like I feel like a burden is just lifted off me. Like it just feels so amazing. So I have been managing my time though, honestly, with this planner right here called the Passion Planner. I got it online, and it's amazing. It's like, I think I paid like around 30 something dollars, or 30. It has like time slots on here, so like for your whole day you can write what you're doing at that time. And I just like, I don't know, I like that. And then it asks you like, what is your week's focus, or good things that happened that week. And then on every week it has like a quote, I guess, to inspirational quote to help you like get through your week and stuff. And it also has like, oh, I'll show you, it has like a personal to-do list and a work to-do list. So I guess right here you can put stuff that you need to do during the day, and then right here is like, you know, homework, or if you got to go to work or things like that. So I really like this planner, man. It's like so helpful. But yeah, it's helped me manage my time this semester, to be honest, even though I still procrastinate. But on top of that I've been doing a lot of hair. Like, I've been doing braids and twists, and you know, that takes a while. It could take 9 to 10 hours, and for some reason I've been putting hair over my priorities, I guess you can say, because, you know, like, that's the only way I make money besides my art. But it's like a way for me to make some extra cash, you know, because being a college student is difficult. But yeah, like, it's like I do hair, and then I know I have a lot of homework to do. And then I will set an appointment with somebody on that time when I know I have work due the next day. So like, I'll be so tired from doing hair, standing up 9 to 10 hours, and I'll start doing people's hair. And I'm like, Ivory, like, you got to get it together. Like, you got to let these people know, like, you're a college student, so you need to do your work first and then make an appointment for them to come so you could do their hair. But that's another story. I do want to talk about my past with anxiety. Anxiety has been like, God, it's like the devil, literally. It is really the devil. But I had my first anxiety attack when I was in 12th grade, my senior year, and I was we were rehearsing. No, we weren't rehearsing. It was an audition for for a dance concert that my teammates, that we were having. It was a dance concert we were having. And I guess like I was overthinking stuff. Like, I overthink things too much. And so we had like 12 dances to do for this concert, and I got to like, I think we got to like the 5th dance, and I was just so tired. I didn't eat or anything, and I was like trying to hurry up and get to the school because I lived 2 hours away from the school at the time. So I got there, and I was dancing or whatever, and in the middle of like the 5th dance, I was feeling kind of like zoned. Like, I wasn't feeling good, and everybody else was, you know, they were tired and stuff, and I guess I was more tired because, you know, first off, I'm a vegetarian, and like my freaking body like burns off stuff so quick. So my dance teacher looked at me and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I don't think so. And then she told me like, "Oh, well," she was like, "You can go off stage and take a break." This is in the middle of an audition. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna get the spot, and it's not gonna work out. Like, it's not. And this is the time, I think this was around like midterms or finals, so I was even more stressed because my teachers were like telling me, "Oh, you're probably not going to graduate," and all this stuff. So I was just like, oh God. So by the time I walked backstage, everybody was like, "Are you okay, Ivory?" And I couldn't respond to them for some reason. Like, I couldn't say a word. Like, I've never felt this before. This was my first attack. Like, it was so scary. And so I like passed out, like, out of nowhere. Like, I just fell out, and everybody was screaming. They're all in my face, like, "Oh my God, Ivory, are you okay? Are you okay?" And I couldn't respond. So I was freaking out because I'm like, why can't I respond? And yeah, it just got really scary. And I started breathing like crazy. I couldn't control my breathing. I felt like I was gonna die, man. It was like so scary. And yeah, my dance teacher, like, it was like an hour later, I guess, like they were trying to calm me down, and they gave me like water, and then she gave me an orange to eat. And she was mad. She was like, why didn't you eat? I know you didn't eat. Why didn't you do that? What's going on? Like, she was just asking me questions. Like, she was so mad at me because, like, I was going through all that, like, and I didn't say anything. She was like, you need to start speaking up, and you can't do that to me. Like, it was so funny. But yeah, and I think that lasted about like 2 hours, like the whole process, like, because I didn't know what was going on. But the whole time, like, that I was sitting there going through that, all I could think about was my teacher saying, like, oh, you're not gonna, I don't think you're gonna be able to graduate. You need to do this. You need to go to adult school. You need to go, you need to, they just kept telling me what I needed to do. And I just felt like they didn't believe that I could do it. Like, I don't know, it just made me so mad. Like, I just feel like nobody believed in me at the time. And I was going through so much, like, at home and, like, you know, at school and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, by the time I did, like, at the end of the semester, like, my grades were good, and I was stressing over nothing. Like, I was just overthinking everything. Why was I overthinking? So yeah, all my grades are good, but I did decide then, like, my mom finally realized after I had another panic attack at home, and she finally realized, like, yeah, you need to go homeschool. Like, it was my last semester of high school, and I'm like, oh, now you want to decide that I want to be homeschooled. So yeah, when I did get homeschooled, I finished like way earlier than everyone. Like, all these people who told me I wouldn't graduate, like my counselors, people in certain programs, and like all this stuff, like all this negative feedback that I was getting, and I did graduate on time. I graduated actually earlier than everyone else, and I still got to participate in my senior activities. So hey. Yeah. And after all that, you know, I'm here. I'm at Langston University, and I am a freshman. Point blank period. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do, because you'll always be able to do it if you put your mind to it, you know? There's so many negative people out there, and I hate that. Like, you gotta stay positive. You gotta find a way to, like, make your life positive. If you have to tell yourself on a daily basis, like, I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna make it, and nobody can stop me, then you're gonna make it. Like, as long as you stay positive. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. So after all of that went on, I am here now, and since it is spring break, you know, I've had so much time to relax and find myself again. So I have been working on a few things. Like, I've been painting my friend's shoes for her custom, and I had a little photo shoot a few days ago, and I've been painting on shirts. I've been making some shirts for my school, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, we go back to school in 2 days, so I'm kind of sad about it. Actually, 1 day, because it's Saturday. We go back Monday. But I'm gonna focus more on school. So I know people always say that, but it's the truth. Like, I'm gonna go to class, and when I get my homework, I'm gonna do it right after. I'm not gonna take no naps or nothing like that. I'm gonna do my homework. And yeah, I just want to get everything together, you know, and by the time it's summer, like, I could just go home and, you know, chill. Well, not chill, because I do have a lot planned with my art for this summer. You know, try to get my stuff in some galleries maybe, or even like get my clothing in some stores. And yeah, we'll see. If there are any people in LA that are watching my YouTube channel and want to work on something pertaining to art or anything like that, let me know, because I do got a lot planned for this summer, and I do plan on, you know, getting my stuff together before I come back to college. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who's supporting me and who's liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I really do love you guys. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter at Ivory Channell. Or if you have any comments, anything you want to say to me, or, you know, any ideas, email me. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all. Bye.